So, me and Ash went to VidCon this year.
Yes.
It was interesting. This was the 10-year anniversary for VidCon, and...
Just say what it really was.
It was trash.
Yeah.
I have a question. You guys first met last year, right?
No. It was like
many years ago.
16.
4?
Can we talk about how you guys met? Because I don't remember.
Yeah, tell that story first.
Please.
How did we meet?
I don't
At
know.
VidCon.
It was at VidCon.
It was at VidCon. It was
at
through
the
this.
creator party.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a small like YouTube community on what was it before it got shut down? What is it? The Google Plus community. There was a Google Plus community for small YouTubers. I think you were a part of it.
No, definitely not.
No?
Wow. Glad our friendship is so valid for you.
I'm trying to remember how far.
His memory's terrible.
I have a terrible memory.
No,
so
it was
I'm
2016. It was the first year I went to VidCon. We met at the creator party.
We did.
Yeah. I mean, I might have seen you before that. I remember we went to In-N-Out Burger.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I think I knew James.
Yeah, and we
and
went
then
through James.
James. That's what it was. Yeah.
Okay, and this is terrible. Ash is not, and I know who you are, Ash, but I just confused this. Ash is not the person that you went and got Cali Tacos with, right?
No.
That's somebody else.
That's someone else.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
And now Ash is like, why the fuck didn't you take me?
I know! I like tacos, asshole.
Next time.
Okay.
So yeah, we met, I guess, through James, and then I checked out her channel.
Friend of the show, James Redwine. Check out his YouTube channel.
I should say James Redwine.
Jesus,
That's right.
Rick.
I'm terrible.
Like, we haven't been doing this for a decade.
I still maintain that he's missing his calling, not being in the wine business.
Yeah.
Like, I
Agreed.
legit thought that, like, I was like, that's not your fucking name. And he's like, that's my name. I'm like, alright, dude, well, you should be doing something else. Sorry, go ahead.
So yeah, this was the 10th year for VidCon, now owned by Viacom. I guess a lot of people were kind of expecting like a big blowout for it being a 10-year anniversary and being held by Viacom. I mean, Viacom has money, which is interesting that they bought them too, because Viacom was also one of the business companies that like sued YouTube at one point because they had all their content on there. The parties were terrible. Like this year was terrible. Like I think we probably got even more out of the panels this year than we did even the last few years, because it sounds like they actually heard the responses from last year and got actual like people to talk about like YouTube's algorithm, YouTube's backend, and also like more technical people rather than, hey, I'm so and so, Anna Mojo or whatever you say her name. I don't like her. I know you guys like her, but I don't like her. And talk about.
You just let her know too.
I told you yesterday.
Yeah.
No, but she might find out.
Who?
What are you talking about?
I don't give a shit about that.
It's feisty.
I'm cold. Yeah.
Prison changed you.
I know.
Whoa.
I've never been to prison.
So what made it so bad? Was attendance poor? Like
it was just more like the demographic for it just started going more towards kids, to the point now where like there was like a Blue's Clues like stand up.
Don't hate on the Blue's Clues one. That one was dope, alright?
She's like 12.
Yeah, I'm 12. Fuck you.
I'm just trying to pinpoint the demographic of how young they're going for.
Can we talk about the lounges real quick?
The lounges, yeah.
Okay, so a dark room with just
Lounge.
tables for the creator lounge, mind you, $200 a ticket. It was horrible. And then the parents lounge, they hired a fucking masseuse.
What?
For the parent lounge, yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Sure went to the parents lounge.
I know.
You got no kids.
They have a lounge for parents.
Yeah.
They really are aiming this towards children.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know last year they had a whole section for parents if they didn't want to walk around or whatever. There's like coffee.
That is the weird. I don't even think that exists at Comic-Con. Like that's fucking weird.
Yeah. And the creator lounge was just 2 couches and tables and a chair.
It was a good place for a nap, though.
What's inside there? Food?
Usually, last year they had Dunkin' Donuts, so Dunkin' Donuts was slinging coffee and frappuccinos or whatever their current.
They're called culottes.
No, not just culottes, but they have like their own type of frappuccino. I don't know what they're called. Hey, Wolf!
Hi, Wolf!
Welcome. But yeah, and here they had nothing. Like usually they have like about 2 or 3 partners in the creator lounge giving away stuff or even just playing music, you know. But there was nothing. There were just chairs and
It's just
nothing.
a room.
Yeah.
What's the cheapest pass you could get?
That's the community pass.
Which
And I
is
think
how-
it's 100.
150, I believe.
No, I think it's 100.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I mean,
150.
What does $200 get you? That lounge access? I don't understand why it costs so much to go to VidCon.
Yeah. The panels though.
And creator chats.
Oh, the creator
I had
chats.
creator
That's
chat,
right.
yeah.
If you're a creator, you can have a chance to sign up for a creator chat.
Okay.
And with the creator chat, you get a 1-on-1 or 5-on-1 with a named creator.
M had a one-on-one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Emily M had her friend had a 1-on-1 because nobody showed up to the creator chat.
It was like one of her favorite YouTubers, so it was really
Who was
cool.
it?
Brittany Louise Taylor?
Brittany Louise Taylor.
Yeah, she's like a YouTube OG, so.
OG YouTuber. Shane Dawson did that documentary thing on her that I think you watched too about her husband and her son.
Oh, it was
the
part of like that
Russian-
controversy. thing,
controversy.
right? Yeah.
Conspiracy theory
Conspiracy,
video.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Tell them what you told me about why the creator pass is bullshit now, Rick. Do you remember what you told me?
I don't remember what I told you. What did I tell you?
Hold on. So, I just knocked my water out. Rick says that the creator pass is bullshit because now, since it's geared towards kids,
Oh, right.
parents are just buying their kids creator passes because it gives them better access to YouTube creators.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, didn't you see a lot of
There
kids
were a
running
lot-
around?
There was some in my creator chat, and I had it with Jason Nash. I don't know if anybody knows who that is. And he would ask them, like, oh, like, what's your goal for YouTube? And they go, we don't do YouTube. So, like...
They don't do YouTube?
Yeah, they don't do YouTube. They don't create
see?
anything. Yeah.
I don't understand.
So it's changed from being a thing where, you know, small YouTubers come together and try and figure out how to help each other grow.
Yeah.
It's turned from that to YouTube and Twitch and anywhere you can post video that's a social network is so massive that it's gotten similar to the way E3 is now, where they sell like the gamer pass and you can go. And now if you go for a specific reason, you can't get any work done because it's too crowded with people who aren't there to try and better their channel or better their content or figure out how to break their channel out. So it's literally a bunch of kids with parents spending $200 for their pass so they can be closer to the creators they like.
Yeah.
Which is not a bad thing.
It's not, but the creator pass is meant for creators.
When it's turned from being something that was supposed to help growth to a fan expo is the problem.
Yeah, because
There should be separate things.
3 creator passes, or 3 passes, community, creator, and industry. And industry is more focused on, well, like if you already have a following and you want extra help,
Yeah.
you know, they're there to support you.
And you talked about this a little bit last year, where you saw that a lot of creators were now buying the industry pass
Yes.
because a lot of the people who are getting the regular pass are buying the creator pass now.
It's
Yeah.
insane though. That industry pass is like $860 bucks.
Yeah.
I don't get like. What are the biggest names that are showing up to this? Like, who were the biggest names there? Because Comic-Con is more affordable than this. I just looked.
Yeah.
Jacksepticeye was there. Tana,
Dan and Phil, Smosh.
Dan and Phil, Smosh was
Yeah.
there because they've been around since YouTube began too.
I mean, the Braille skateboarding channel goes because
Braille
they have
was
such
there.
a huge following.
I don't know. I mean, keep doing your review, but to me, it just sounds like a joke. I just did a quick Google search. Like, Comic-Con, $276 I think to go every day.
Wow.
And then daily passes can cost anywhere. You know, this is Google. The official site said $66 for adults.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. No. You guys are still gonna. Mike's gonna come back over here in a second.
No, I'm
You guys
already,
have
I'm
any
already
reviews?
sitting
Very
down.
comfortable.
I'm already sitting down.
Well, it's cool over here, so I'm standing here
Okay.
for now.
Okay, fine. But yeah, like it's not as fun. I mean, the fun part about it is like hanging out with Ash and hanging out with friends. You know, like I feel like that's really what I went for this year. It's just to meet everyone again and
I wasn't gonna
IRL.
Go. Yeah.
And you can, but see, you can do that without having to spend the money.
You
I was
can
just
now.
gonna say, yeah.
We were talking about that. We had a creator dinner on Thursday, and like Dami, who does all the coordinating for like the YouTube house and stuff for last year, like she's kind of like she is in charge of the small YouTube creators Facebook page. She didn't come this year. She was busy, but like we had at least a dinner, which I think that's something I think we should do rather than go to VidCon now.
And if you can do it like in May when it's 30 degrees
cooler. When it's cooler. That would be great. So yeah, like I was telling Ash and James and Em, like, why don't we just do this every year, but just take a dinner or something for like come for the weekend or something, you know?
Well, how far are some people traveling?
Well, I think Em is now going to be the farthest since she's going back to Jersey.
Oof.
I mean, that might be rough to have someone come in just to have
just
dinner
a weekend,
with you guys.
Well, if we do like Universal or something instead of
if we
VidCon
do
ticket,
something like go to Universal, like hit all the parks.
Yeah, that's what we're doing tomorrow. Yeah.
You going to Universal?
Yeah.
Yo, Harry Potter Land's legit.
I know. I just want butterbeer.
So yeah, I don't think I'll be going next year, as far as I know. You're not going?
No.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Bryce and I will go next year now.
Yeah.
There is. I know, that's what you guys
come. You guys didn't at the late.
You know me, I don't like to ever say, like, maybe next year they're going to pull out all the stops. Just wait before you say that. You know what I
I mean, you would think the 10-year anniversary would be it.
Well, I thought about that this year, because last year sucked really bad.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, maybe they're figuring it out, so it'll be a lot better this year. But no, it still sucked. Sucked ass.
I think you can draw a direct parallel to the video game industry. Video game industry had E3 for the longest time. That was a trade show that was for developers to bring their wares so that retailers could see them and buy product before the product was out. Then it changed to where people would just go see video games. And now it's, YouTubers and Twitch streamers are going to E3, but they're not conducting any business other than creating a video for their YouTube or Twitch channel saying, hey guys, I'm in the bathroom at E3 because I'm a fucking idiot. And it's changed. So what the video, as E3 started to become less relevant as a business trade show, what a couple people did was they started the Penny Arcade Expo, which is one in Seattle. There's one in Boston. There used to be one in Austin. I don't know if they're still doing the Texas one.
I think there's one in Austin. I thought that's where it started.
Yeah, no, it started in Seattle.
Oh.
And then Boston, and then Austin. Then they did Australia one year, but they haven't gone back since.
They still have it in San Antonio.
Okay, San Antonio, Pac South.
January 18th through 20th.
Okay.
That's when it happened this year.
So weird, dude.
I know.
He just added sparkling water to his
his
Asheterre
I think
drink.
that's actually kind of
That's
smart.
really, that's
Yeah.
Kind of,
like I said, for me, you crave sugar, I crave bubbles.
Yeah.
So that would satisfy my
He's
soda
big
craving.
fancy.
Wow.
Wow.
Ooh, even shook it. Did you see
Yeah.
that wrist movement, y'all? It wasn't on camera. Woo! All right. So the video game industry has broken out into separate things now. So you have the Penny Arcade Expo, which is literally a place where developers take demos or games for the community and fans to play.
Mm-hmm.
Get your hands on this shit. We just showed it at E3. A month later, here's PAX. Come play it. And I think that, for YouTube or Twitch or whatever, they need to do that. You need to have separate events.
Mm-hmm.
You want to have a community event? Have a community event. You want to have a creator-centric event? Have that. Do what they do in Japan for the Tokyo Game Show, what they do in Germany for Gamescom. Have 2 days where it's industry only, and 2 days where it's community.
That's smart. That's actually something that they should do.
And
but even if that, like, I think having that, people now knowing with the creator path they can meet their people.
But
I think.
But if you have if you have the community days, people would be less willing to part with that extra $100 because my kid can go.
That's true.
On the community day.
They try to do that too by saying if you have creators, you can't do a meet and greet. Meet and greets are only for community.
That's another way to do that. Do that.
No, they do that.
Yeah, make that wristband mean something. Make that pass mean something different. And enforce it. That's the problem. You have to fucking enforce it.
So we kind of talked trash already on it. Let's talk about a little good stuff that you think might have came out of it. Don't give me that look. There's something good that at least came out of it.
Yeah, I will say I'm glad I crashed your panels because it was actually very informative and I know about taxes now.
Yeah, we went to the taxes panel that was held by Braille's tax person, Devin, I forgot her last name. Mm-hmm. She was really excited to talk about taxes. Mm-hmm. Which
you need that.
Awesome, because it had me engaged.
That's how my person is.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, he loved it.
Yeah, like, it actually got me excited to do taxes. I'm like, wow. Like, I was like, okay. And then I got a pamphlet afterwards that I'm going to send to you.
You're also way too worried about it than you need to be.
Yeah, that too.
But now he's not.
Yeah, this actually...
We tried to tell him.
I listen, but he's not going to listen to us.
I know.
He's like a kid.
I have to listen to from the professionals.
You can tell your kid all you want that, hey, if you fucking cut yourself with a knife, it's going to hurt. But they don't listen. But if somebody else that's not their parent tells them that, they're like, oh, maybe I should not.
Come down to a child.
Yeah.
Oh, and the other panel we watched.
The other panel we went to was with Veronica Belmont. Mm-hmm. It was not what I thought it was going to be. But it was
glad
better.
it was, what it was.
It was better.
They talked about like what you put on the internet and how it can follow you around, and I learned absolutely nothing because I got interviewed right after, and it talked about a coworker and said "fuck you," and I meant it. Wow. And then I had to message the guy late at night, like 2 a.m., and was like, "Hey, can we edit that part out where I'm telling my coworker to go fuck herself, basically?"
Just like you told Cheesy?
Yeah. Fuck you, Cheesy.
You still haven't learned.
I still haven't learned.
She needs a PR.
Yeah, I really do.
Mike and Bryce are good publicists.
Okay. Hired.
All right, sweet. I'll send you a bill. Our rate's pretty high because we're really good.
And then Bryce is definitely good at the fine print.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really good because I think about that too. Sometimes when we do this podcast, and I still have a full-time job, so like sometimes I'm afraid also to be all out and be really completely. Not that I'm not me, but like I mean, you know how I get when I play video games.
Yeah.
I get pretty crazy.
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
And like I kind of hold back just a little because I know if this maybe not. I don't know. The internet's weird. So,
but see, you're not fucking what's his name? Who's I'm not gonna say because you're not a racist spouting racist verbiage.
No, I know I'm not.
You're not.
I know who he's talking about.
Yeah, you're not sexist, and you're not using derogatory terms towards women or men or people with different sexual preferences.
All the shit that I do is about me.
So you're fine. You're fine. Maybe one day, 10 years from now, you'll see a video of you where you're calling yourself a fucking idiot for not getting that puzzle in Tomb Raider. And you'll be like, I was mean to that guy. I should probably apologize. Then you're going to have to go and look in the mirror and be like, I'm sorry, Rick.
Hey guys, this is my apology video to myself.
He is a monster. You're correct.
Now that you have a haircut, you should just wear a wig when you stream. Because then
my own personality.
Yeah.
Different personality.
Yeah, beyond brand.
Yeah.
I
fucking hate the word brand, which I heard a lot. But before we get into that, Veronica Belmont's was all about that. Like, how you deal with it and how you confront it. Because, like, she has a GIF out there that kind of haunted her for a while back in 2008.
Yeah? What's wrong?
I'll show you later.
Okay. I love
Veronica. And it's so funny because, like, I remember that, but I didn't know it got to that big of a deal. Because, like, it was a Techzilla GIF. Because, like, I've watched her since Techzilla.
I watched every episode of Techzilla she was on.
But,
I have no idea
and look, there goes Bryce searching right now, right?
What are you talking about?
No. You
but
want to find something?
Nah, that's okay.
No, that's all right.
Mike, you want another cherry Coke?
Shut your fucking mouth, right?
So like she kind of talked about how that kind of followed her when she did job interviews and thinking like, oh, is this, have they seen that GIF of me, So it was really interesting to see her perspective on it and how she kind of had to deal with that and kind of like owned it, Yeah. Because I think the more you try to hide something, the more people will bring it to light. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, she had a really good panel. The taxes was a good panel. I did the YouTube Insider with a bunch of YouTube people who upload. Bryce, this is going to be for you. Someone asked, like, what are the most important things about uploading a video? And another question was, how much time should you
I feel vindicated on this, by the way.
How much time should you spend on tags?
It's not against you. It's not against you.
Yeah,
no, it's not against you. No, it's not against you. It's not against you. It's not against you.
You know how much time you spend on tags? Fucking none!
Well, you kind of summed it up. But yeah, they say you shouldn't take more than like 3 minutes to do tags.
I feel vindicated.
They said the things you need to spend time on are thumbnails, tag, and description. Like, those are the key things for
You just said you
video.
need to spend time on tags.
Huh?
You said the things you need to spend time on are thumbnails.
Did I say tags? I'm sorry, I meant thumbnails,
description.
Title. Sorry, title.
Yeah.
Those are the important things. He's like, don't worry about tags.
So this wasn't against you.
This wasn't against
you.
This is for you.
This is for me and you because we're the ones always saying, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Like
You're right.
I always say,
I don't
nobody.
know that I buy the description
over
thing.
here,
I think
Bryce.
is
Come over here.
I'm here right now. It feels good over here.
Nobody clicks on end screen videos.
The description thing I think is a little funny though because most people
Don't read the description.
hardly have a description.
Right, but the algorithm searches apparently the description
No, I
from what they
understand that,
said.
but no one's taking that advice though because most descriptions are legit. What we put, we watch and react to the trailer for this movie.
Mhm.
That's it.
Short and to
No
the
one's writing a novel, so I don't know that I fully agree with whatever that person said.
The person that works
Title,
at YouTube who
title,
actually
yeah.
controls the
Titles.
algorithm stuff. Yeah.
The people that work at YouTube have shown that they're completely incompetent and don't know. what
And
they're
so
talking about.
basically, their search engine prioritizes. So if somebody searches for, okay, so there was that a couple years ago when I got that bug up my butt, and I was like, hey, let's recast Addams Family. And
Right.
so we put in this description, oh, Mike decided he wanted to recast the Addams Family, and it's short. But if somebody searches Addams Family cast or recast Addams Family or that, their search
That
engine
pops
will
up.
prioritize
right.
that description because not because it's tagged, but because
Because of the
the
title.
actual description says that.
So it's the words that you
yes,
use.
it's the
not
which
so much
yes, it's
the
not
length of the
right,
description.
right. So you got to be super relevant with everything. Like I hate seeing 1,000 tags and only 2 of them are relevant to the videos. I fucking can't stand that.
Because look, I'm
Please come here to make my audio easier.
talking loud. I'm talking loud. Because look, I'm somebody that, I'm not, well, I'm on YouTube because of you guys, but whatever. But I'm somebody that,
Like we have a gun to his head.
no, but I just mean like I'm not a YouTuber.
Don't let
You know what I
people
mean? I'm not a YouTuber. So I'm someone that casually peruses YouTube. And when I do that, I'm legitimately just like, I find the video, I find the title, and I click it. I'm never reading the description, ever. So that's why, I don't ever do
Right.
that. So maybe it helps for searching
It's
stuff.
for their search engine shit.
But to me, title is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Title.
Wolf reads the descriptions.
Yeah.
No, you
So do
don't.
I.
Wolf, you don't know how to read.
How many people are honestly taking 5 videos and reading the description of each before deciding which one they're going to watch?
Fair.
Think
I
they
promise
would
you no
probably-
one's doing that.
When I watch a video, I watch the video and then I look at the description.
Yeah. So the
Agreed.
importance of the description is more for their search engine shit, not
Yeah.
for engaging.
I'm just saying, as
yeah.
a user, it's not anything that I'm ever looking at.
Yep.
And when I do look at it, that's why I'm just like, there's nothing here. Sometimes even the top YouTube people have no description.
Yeah.
All it is their bullshit. It's
They're
their
already top.
social media stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
No,
Braille,
that doesn't work like that, right?
Braille does that.
Yeah.
They don't put their title of the video is the description, and then they don't have
Exactly.
anything in the description. It's hey,
It's
we
the links
we
there,
drop
stuff.
videos
Yeah.
every day
Right.
on YouTube but I'm already at your channel. But that's just, I mean, whatever.
As much as
It's
I
title,
hate
it's
redundancy so much that it drives me crazy when it's like, we react to blah 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 trailer and then description. Bryce, Mike, and Rick react to blah blah blah. It's like I fucking already said that in the title.
Yeah.
Anyways, carry on. VidCon description.
Anyways.
Am I talking loud enough for you?
So those were some of the good things that I think we saw.
We said one thing.
Well, no, you said
Yeah.
the tax panel, the Veronica Belmont panel. That is
Yeah.
But
technically
they're both
two.
panels. Okay, alright, whatever.
also Veronica Belmont is still adorable as all hell.
She's awesome. I was so happy to meet her. Like I said, I've been following her career for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, she's really cool.
Yeah.
She is what she puts out on there.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys get bored at all? You made it sound like that the floor was kind of not much happening.
We did the well, I know I did the expo once thoroughly when I
The
first
walkthrough?
Yeah, once thoroughly when I first got there, just to see what kind of free shit people were giving out, and it wasn't much at all.
Well, where there wasn't free shit, there was more interactive stuff. They had a
a
giant
lot of interactive
Nerf
stuff.
station. Everybody had Nerf guns, and that was so fun. Even
You
though
did that?
Hell yeah,
I
I did
didn't
that.
do that.
Yeah.
The Nerf community on YouTube is fucking gigantic, by the way.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, I talked about it a couple years ago when I was like, oh man, fucking Nerf guns, and now I have an excess of Nerf guns that we don't fucking use because of goddamn YouTube, sons of bitches. But yeah, the Nerf modding community is huge on YouTube. There is 7 to 10 Nerf modding people on YouTube that have either 750,000 subscribers to 2 million subscribers. And it's not the same people because everybody, just like in anything, everybody has their favorite Nerf modding YouTuber. And yeah, they have full-on conventions that are centered around Nerf and Nerf modding in 2 or 3 different areas in the United States for these people to go to, and they make money off of them. It's insane.
Fucking Rick, working with iRead descriptions. Rick writes, "Thank you, Mom."
Also, I was just kidding, Wolf. I know you can read, son. I know you can read.
But yeah, I mean, you had a little fun. No fun. We had no fun.
Just hanging
We
out.
hated it.
Hanging out was fun. Hanging
Hanging
out was
out,
fun.
yeah.
That was the fun part.
You
The
guys
party
feel like your
wasn't that
money
bad.
was wasted.
Oh yeah,
Oh, for sure.
yeah. That was a waste.
You know what you could have done with that $200?
So
Could
much
have
Starbucks.
drank a lot of alcohol for $200.
You could have bought Mike a
People.
bunch of beers. Spend a lot of time.
Or not drinking beer.
Coke.
Cherry Coke, yeah. Coke Zero, I prefer.
Oh.
Anyways, anything else to add or? No?
Every year, I'm always like, maybe I'll go to VidCon with Rick next year. And then
I think you should go there with your kids though.
no,
I like the community.
Then you
section.
can enjoy the masseuse in the parent lounge.
I know, but I can't. My kids are the worst.
Because it is fun.
Nothing about it, especially hearing you guys talk about it, and then nothing about it sounds appealing to me. I don't even get what people are spending money
It's
for.
It's not.
it's for teenagers and preteens, I guess. Really.
Yeah.
Initially, when it started, it definitely was better for that.
It sounds like it was
creative
definitely a lot bigger. When it first started, like a lot more people. It was more important when it first started,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
I feel like it was, yeah. But anyways, I guess that's it for that.